Today we're talking about communication over the radio. Hey there, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, I'm Ronnie Ocampo. On this channel, we talk all things wildland firefighting, from health and fitness, fire education, mental health, and everything in between. If you're interested in wildland firefighting, I highly suggest you subscribe, hit that notification bell so you guys know when I upload. I think it goes without saying that communication in wildland firefighting is very important. So you need to be clear, concise, and effective with your communication. So today we're going to go over a few practical ways that you can, get better, get some confidence before you have to talk over radio, because if you don't think that you're going to have to, boy, do you need to think again. What are some of the reasons that you would need to talk over the radio? So you are talking to dispatch, you're in an emergency situation, you are talking to your lookout, you are giving fire or weather updates, you are trying to get someone from their location to yours, you are ordering resources, you just need more water, you need more tools, you're giving accountability, you're giving equipment updates, all kinds of things like that. So those are just a few examples. If you guys have any other examples of why you would talk over the radio, please leave those down in the comments. I never thought that I was going to have to talk over radio. It's not something I ever thought of. So that's what this channel is here to prepare you, get you set up for success. So before you ever touch a radio, I want you just to listen to examples. When you go out on fires, listen to what the radio sounds like, what an effective communication between the sender and receiver sounds like. Get the terminology down, listen to the pace of the conversation, how often people are on the radio, because if no one tells you, which they probably will, is that you want to get on and get off. You will get plenty of bad examples. And I think I was so terrified when it was my turn to get on the radio, because I would listen to my crew boss be like, oh my God, listen to this idiot. And so whether you have 5 people on a fire or hundreds, you don't want to sound like a blubbering idiot. I don't think anybody does over the radio and have people be like, who is this chucklehead? They sound like an idiot. No one wants that, right? So here's a few practical tips for you. So before you're even pushing this button, I would get with my crew boss and I'd be like, okay, this is what I'm going to say. And I would rehearse it with him and get his approval before. And he'd be like, yep, that sounds good. That sounds good. Unless you have a jerk who is going to just mess with you and be like, they're going to sound like an idiot in front of everyone, and they make you feel stupid on purpose, then I'm sorry. But if you have someone who is safe and you can do this with, then I would recommend it. So rehearse what you're going to say before you push it. If you need some notes, jot down the main points. Like if you're reading the weather, write down the temperature. This is what the temperature is, so you're not going to mess that up. Or if you're trying to get someone to your location, write down your location. And that way you can read it over the radio. So that way you're being, precise and effective and all that stuff. So those are just some of my practical tips. You're going to be nervous and that's totally normal. That's okay. And if you're not, well then rock on, man. Good for you. I just know that I get nervous because I don't want to sound stupid in front of everyone. But you're going to eventually have to talk over the radio at some point. And hopefully if you have a good crew boss, they will push you out of your comfort zone, because I tried to avoid it at all costs, but it is really good for you. So just make sure that you are practicing ahead of time. If you get nervous, write down a couple of notes so that you keep your place. You're not going back and forth. You're not all over the place and scattered. You're laying a clear foundation for them, a clear picture, so they know exactly what you're talking about. Just make sure it is concise. You are not storytelling, because people will be yelling at you to get off the radio. So make it quick, make it effective, and make sure you are speaking clearly. No mumbling down like this and you're scared and you're nervous and you're like, all weird. Don't be weird over the radio. And it's so easy to say that, but as soon as I get there, I'm like, you're breathing weird. You're just trying to get through everything super quick. Make sure that you are, talking at a normal pace. You're breathing. All the normal things, because I get so nervous, so I totally understand. And maybe a lot of you don't get nervous and you're like, it's not that big of a deal. And I wish I was like that, but I'm not. So I am hopefully gonna help someone out there. If you get a little bit nervous, that's okay. You're gonna get through it. And you know what? The first time's probably gonna suck. And you know what? That's okay. At least you're doing it and you tried, and you're just gonna get better and better over time. And that's the thing that I wish that I would just kind of be less hard on myself of like, it's okay to suck. You know what I mean? It's okay to suck as long as you keep trying, and eventually you will get better at it. Anyways, I hope this video was helpful for you. If you guys have any suggestions for talking over the radio, or if you have any other comments, please leave those down below. I would love to hear from you guys. I love having other people be able to come back and read your guys' comments as well. I think it helps the community grow and learn together. So thank you guys so much, and I will hopefully see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys. We're in a mood. We are in a mood. Okay, let's get these walkies out. Here we go. Hello, hello. Can you hear me? Niner, F-150. Okay.